Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to our playthrough of Terra Invicta's Project Exodus. Well, the solar system's starting to look like a busy place. Seems like quite a few factions are harvesting resources from the asteroids. I believe we're the only people on Mercury. Still a few bases up for grabs around Mars, and that's something that we're going to look at, because Mars had some decent water. They've probably all been gobbled up. We might have to start expanding our operations into space to try and, I don't know, steal some of these more valuable bases away from the AI. They'll hate us for it, but, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. We did have our eyes set on a couple of probes, a couple of asteroids out here that we're probing. Those probes are due to reach at some point in the not too distant future. Once they do, then maybe we can get up our own bases out in the asteroid belt here and get some more resources. In the tech department, we've got infrared lasers on the way, railguns being researched, high energy electrostatic propulsion, United North America going down very slowly, and alien containment as part of our ongoing mission objectives. Research hydrogen containment, salvage alien tech. So that's what we're working up towards, getting up some spaceships, building up our fleet, going after some very easy alien target, and capturing an alien on Earth. On Earth, we've got ourselves, the US, which we need to defend. Funny enough, good thing we checked. We've got control of Mexico and we've got control of Canada. This is our main power base, and we're slowly going to be working at uniting Canada and America. One great big landmass, and then we'll see about whether or not actually we can fuse all of the Americas together. I don't know if that's possible. I'd like to believe so. Over in Russia is a big old war. Servants trying to retake Russia, but we don't have to worry there at all. Africa is still pretty much just being divided amongst everybody. The servants do have their power base in India, but it seems like here's a good chance to strike, maybe if they don't go ahead and defend their interests, which they almost certainly will. If we actually still had our informant, we could see who would possibly be going to do that mission and try to assassinate them and stop them while we get some crackdowns underway. But they are based in India and they are based in Japan. This is giving them a decent amount of tech. Now, we can affect Japan fairly easily if we wish. We don't have the control points. We do have a couple in China, and I would like to hold on to this as much as possible because this is actually giving us quite a lot of research and resources. But that's the deal. We've got our missions, looks like some public campaigning, some more surveilling, assaulting aliens, and advising as per usual. Over here, we'll see the relations screen. Everybody should still sort of be okay with us. The initiative is in conflict, tolerance, tolerance, in conflict, tolerance. So we're gonna just let these guys cool off a little bit. These guys, I don't actually care if they're in conflict. We could be at full-on war with them. Although as long as we can hold off on that, that would be great. I believe we're trying to find a member of the Protectorate so we can try to steal some tech off of them. Ooh, we got some abductions going on here. What are you doing, abductions? Alright, we've got these missions locked in. Let's go ahead and forward the time and see what new developments. I believe we just have George tailing this alien for when our detained alien technology pops so that we can try and capture him. We've arrived on Mercury. We got some science for this. Standing safely inside the shadow line of a great polar crater, colonists are building humanity's first home on the scorched world. Fascinating. What does it even look like over there? New outpost core in Mercury. Got another one. There we go. Hit pause real quick. Outpost core, mining, and solar complex. So we are mining now on Mercury. We got up 2 bases, decent amount of fissiles. This was a really good pickup for us. These fissiles are going to be very important. I mean, Mercury outside of the metals, and I suppose we should pick this up for the rares as well. These are the only 3 bases that seem worthwhile that we've grabbed. I mean, we can't really... We could afford a mining base, can't we? Outpost. 1 free mission control. I did want to sort of save these... We've got the mission control for this last base. This last base is basically just some more of these noble metals, which are actually quite important for building space components. So getting up a decent amount of these is great. Let's go ahead and grab that Suisai Panatia. 71 boost. We've got the boost for this. 132 days. Let's just get there before anybody else does. Found the outpost. Continue. Back to planet Earth and onwards. Alright, wipes out the alien flora and fauna again. Awesome. Alien containment. Our architects have devised an alien containment facility that is disarmingly simple but highly effective in its design. Essentially, two concentric circles are placed at the precise center of a large triangle. The inner containment chamber uses a multi-stage particulate absorbing filtration system to protect against ferrocite release, so that we may safely monitor the entity from the outer circle. Each corner of the triangle houses a heavily armed guard post, the equal distance between ensuring each that, in the unlikely event that a captive escaped, then slew or turned personnel within one of them, the other two can respond simultaneously. Devious allows faction to capture and hold live aliens. We're doing it. We have completed research Hydra. The construction of the facility required some testing but was relatively straightforward. Our personnel are confident that it should hold a live alien. On that subject, our research teams have been mentioning that their work would be greatly assisted if they had a live alien to study. Addendum: despite attempts to encourage the use of a more scientific name, our personnel are continuing to refer to the aliens as Hydras. At this point, we may have to give out the battle and accept the term. That's how it is. That's how it goes. Alright, we've got to capture a live Hydra. Our research into hydrobiology has come at a dead end. To learn more, we require a live specimen. Our scientist teams have full confidence in your ability to carry out the task. On a related note, several of our personnel have noted that if we are going to launch a colony ship, it might be prudent to launch it away from Hydra space rather than towards them, in which case interrogating the Hydra seems a logical step. Okie dokies. Now, gladly, we still have eyes on a Hydra operative. And our next project will be ... I think we're going to go for this hydroponics bay. As we get more people out in orbit, it becomes more and more expensive. This will reduce the cost. Might as well get this done. Okie day. Alright, Mr. Alien. We need to detain you. Our chances of detaining you are not great. Why is this? Aliens captured or killed. So every time we kill an alien, it gets harder. The fact that it is an alien and that he has very high security and just the general difficulty of the mission means this is not going to happen. We need a much higher investigation type person to make that happen. Let's see. Do we have anybody with a higher investigation? No, he has the highest, which is a pity because you should have the highest. Alrighty. For this particular mission, I think what we're going to do is just retool one of our counselors, namely this gentleman. Okay, the retooling is complete. Investigation is up to 24. That's as high as we're gonna get it. Let's see if that's good enough. Pollard. Detain. Where is the alien? 12% chance to detain. Maximum ops, it's up to 66% chance. That's gotta be good enough. I mean, we're not gonna get any better. We're gonna send it. We have to make sure he's protected. That's gonna be your job. Protect Pollard while he does this mission. George, you just gotta sit tight for a minute, as you've been nerfed a little bit. I mean, 20 espionage is still pretty damn high. We're gonna be investigating, trying to find some more unknowns. Let's go with this. I mean, this has to be an alien, 13%. His investigation ain't what it used to be. Alrighty, let's just find this person in Brazil. Couple ups on that. Ooh, space hotels. Let's see, what does the space hotel do for us? Build it in space. 100 crew. Monthly income bonus of 60, which is quite a lot. Only costs 1,000. I feel like we want to finish hydroponic base. Men in Black, baby. Achievement unlocked. Capture live alien. 66% chance. It is impossible to describe the sensation of gazing upon a creature from another world with one's own eyes. No words could adequately explain how uncanny it feels to see such a thing move and draw breath and turn its own unquestionably alien eyes upon us. Even had we sent a poet, they would not be able to convey the mingled sense of awe and wrongness, the terrifying privilege of beholding something that does not resemble anything else in human experience. The shape of the hulking skull, the tendrils that dance unnaturally within the mouth, the way the light plays across flesh textured and patterned like nothing else on Earth. Even these beings' sounds challenge our very definition of language. The idea that we could ever know their minds seems, for now, frankly laughable. Let us hope that will soon change. Regardless, the fleeting encounters we or others might have had previously, and no matter what happens next, it is a watershed moment never to be forgotten. Objective completed. We have completed Capture a Live Hydra. Look at this thing. He does not look happy, man. He's all in chains. This is the best holding that we can do. Operation was a success. Our Xenobiology Division insisted on the use of non-lethal weapons against the Hydra target, which led to a certain number of casualties among the operations team when the recommended dosage of sedative turned out to be ineffective. In the end, several of our security personnel made unauthorized use of firearms to disable the Hydra. While they have been reprimanded, the Hydra unfortunately was able to recover from its injuries and is now safely contained. Our biologists are busy studying the Hydra's regenerative process and monitoring its health. In the meantime, our linguistics team is eager to begin work on learning its language. Continue. New objective is to communicate with this Hydra. While we have good reason to expect our Hydra to be less than fully cooperative, the possibility of communication with another sentient species carries tremendous potential. Our linguistics team has requested priority access to the captive Hydra. Our biology team, unsurprisingly, has requested the same. Continue. Detain Counselor mission success. Sounds a little bit like a predator. We have detained Xenoform Alpha 16 for interrogation. From our interrogations, we will receive a significant bonus to our xenology research going forward. Boom. 17 on the roll. Backer tour. Some of our major backers on Earth very interested in touring the facilities aboard Xeno Research Station. While the crew are already groaning about interruptions to their work, the security chief fretted about potential risk of letting outsiders on board. Others recognize the opportunity to justify our backers' faith in us and through them influence developments on Earth in our favor. We will of course have to pay for all their travel expenses. They can make do with a remote tour, nothing happens. Invite prominent academics to tour our state-of-the-art research facility. Allowed when the HAB's annual science income is more than 0. Triggers the following effect. National investment points we direct to the knowledge priority are increased by 2%, all for the price of 5,025 boosts. So a month's boost. Yeah, alright. We're now able to undertake the Hydra language project. We might get on the way on that. There's Hydroponics B. We want to research the farm as quickly as possible as soon as that pops. But in the meantime, we can get to work on maybe like space hotels. Try and fix some of this income problem that we have. Yeah, that seems fine. God, orbital debris strike. This is our energy labs. Yet more casualties of war. Order the crew into double shifts. We spend some cash. 3 modules are destroyed, or 4 modules and a random section debris orbit. We don't want the debris in the orbit to increase, so we'll just spend the cash and repair whatever's happening. Solar array and an energy lab. We can undertake the advanced Kermit drive. Let's check out that hab that got damaged. The energy lab station. Okay, so we need another solar array. Put in space. An energy lab. We'll be back up in 30 days. Well, there we go with infrared combat lasers. This is going to unlock a bunch of new tech. Surface defense will employ infrared lasers once constructed. Basic lasers once constructed. Projects can be unlocked for research in the future. Point defense arrays will be very nice. Bunch of laser weaponry. Super cool. Could maybe go for like particle cannons. Missile warfare. Electromagnetic propulsion. Let's just go back and do something like arrival sociology. Get that done. See who's interested in doing that. Light IR laser battery project. Infrared laser batteries. George, I think you want to go steal a project for us from the Protectorate. Aliens don't recognize us as a threat, even though we captured one of their own. I find that unlikely. Take a couple turns and get Mexico back under control. Can we do more than one steal project? Let's do 2 and see what happens. Crank that up a little bit. You're very new to the position, Sarah. So what I'm gonna do is get ISIS here. Try and inspire the cost of much influence. Light infrared laser cannon project. Point defense array project. That's important. Vector 52 is in low Earth orbit. It's scary. I don't like it. What is it? No operation assigned. Sky Shield class destroyer. 96. That's not actually too bad. We can probably build up a fleet to fight the alien once, maybe. And I think that's something that we should do. Let's go ahead and check out fleets and ship construction. Now, we don't want a gunship. I think we would like a corvette or a monitor. This will have an attack of 33, so a couple of these might be able to bring down one of the alien. 891 water. We could not even build one of these things. We desperately need more water. Crazy. UFO just crashed down in Canada. Not cool. Steal a project. Yeah, let's get this farm. Yoink. Big brain move. Achievement unlocked. We've gained access to the research from the Protectorate. So do we just have farms now? The only project that we could have stolen. Medium infrared laser battery project. Fine. Lots of laser battery type stuff. We can steal project from whom? Protectorate again. I guess you can only steal one project per turn. Let's go ahead and do it. Marine platoon barracks. Let's go. Stolen. Alrighty, we've got a probe over on 511 Davida. Take me there. We're gonna send that. It's not a whole lot of water, but it is some water. Speaking of which, we wanted to get more bits of water everywhere. This... I mean, we have to. Found this outpost. Project Exodus have identified another alien. Take me there. Ooh, he's hanging out. What's your story, Bob? Find out a little bit more about you. Okay, ISIS. You can go about investigating that. Your investigation is high enough. Investigate this alien. I want to know more. You, soldier, go ahead and attack the alien assets. Alrighty, there's medium infrared laser cannons ready for research. You, orbital core. Low Earth orbit 2. Probe has arrived, and again, this might be something that we would like to exploit, so take me there. It has water. We're going to need so much water. Give me this site. Found the outpost. 10 boost, and a year's time. Got it. Alrighty. Xenoform Alpha 18 is a survivor. He's part of the second wave. Got a whole bunch of nasty missions. Very high security. Espionage, also quite high. Got another probe out there. I mean, we just need water, and it's looking like it's very scarce until maybe we hit somewhere like, I don't know, Jupiter, one of those moons, but the aliens are all over those places, so I don't think so. We're just gonna have to hold on to these. On the outpost, go. Completed the space hotel. Should help us generate some cash, and now we've got lots of things to choose from. Oh my word. We got settlement cores, which could be very good. We've got salamander autopsy, which we really would like to do. We've got all of the laser stuff that I want. This marine platoon barracks I would like. All of the laser stuff I would like. The farm I would like. It's just like there's so many things. And of course Hydra language, which we really would like to work away on. So let's do that. Oh, but too big heavy techs. I don't think that's the play. I think we have to go with something light. Get up to point defense in case we proc any aliens to attack us. I would like to be able to defend our stations. A lot of the critical ones that are around Earth, for example. Aliens don't seem to regard us as a threat, so maybe we can try and take a pot shot at this alien. Protectorate bringing Finland into the European Union. Fine. Get rid of that alien flora and fauna in Canada. We lost a control point in Canada. Alright, we're gonna have to grab that back ASAP. Canada is ours, you fools. Cannot have it. So we'll get George to just go in there and be like, yo, what do you think you're doing? Get out. We'll get Pollard here to see if he can detain this here alien. Not likely. 34%. If George wasn't gonna get these guys out, what's his chance of, say, assassinating this guy? Let's find out. 84% chance, and that is very, very doable. Rather than let this alien get away, I think we just blast him. Protectorate are striking back at us, and I don't really like that. Can we detain this guy? Get detained. We'll need to protect George as he goes after this. In case he critically fails, he would die. Well, there's a rival sociology. We sort of gave up that branch of the tech tree as well. The Protectorate kind of blitzed that one out. Alright, there's another dead alien. continue. They're probably pissed off at us now. Would love to know just how pissed they are. Take me there. Aliens. Apparently they're not that upset with us, so let's keep exterminating the aliens where we find them. Tame that guy, stop him from maybe grabbing up more control, and if we have to, we will rub him out. There's another backer tour. We pay some cash, lose some boost, get some more knowledge priority. Point defense array completed. This will give us some sort of defenses in space, which is great. Laser cannons, medium cannons. The advanced Kermit seems a little bit better. Our tech tree is just getting kind of crazy. So much stuff that we need to do. Alright, give me saltwater batteries. Get that out of the way. 2 months time, industrialization of space is coming up next. A little bit too soon, my dudes. But we do want control of this tech tree. There's a long time for that to pop, though. This is going to be a massive sink. Railguns coming online as well. But alright, industrialization of space is a good one to get. North Korea, Saudi Arabia have ended their alliance. Scary. Okay, first things first, George. No more aliens and stuff to do. Get these people out of my country. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. We'll need our journalists. Cool. Goodbye. Afghanistan and Israel have ended their alliance. Well, there's a hurricane happening. We can just be like, hey, that's terrible, and then it all, you know, bad things happen. Or we could spend some ops and a little bit of cash and limit the damage, which we're gonna do. That's just smart, isn't it? Lay a defense array. Want that? Alright, we've got railguns now. That's good. We'll be able to unlock light railgun batteries, rail cannons, and light rail cannons. Are these good? We'll find out. Visible combat lasers seems very expensive. Space medicine also kind of expensive. We can go particle cannons, predictive genetics, advanced carbon manipulation. Seems like it might be important, and it's also really cheap. Let's do that. We're getting back control of this tech tree. Not quite. Let's dump a little bit more into there. Probe has arrived. This seems like a pretty good base. Let's go ahead and throw an outpost on this thing. It'll be there in a long time, but who knows? We need it. Light rail cannon project up for research. There's our outpost core going up on Mercury. Let's get our mining operations up. Where is it? Outpost mining. That'll be there in 60 days. And we're gonna want a solar collector. That'll do. Should have had that done immediately once I sent off the base. Another probe. Go ahead and found an outpost. It's water after all, and water's been so hard to come by. I think we should have grabbed more bases on Mars when we had the opportunity. Mars was good for water. In India. We have maybe found the servants, actually. So let's take our investigator, who's in India. This person might be an alien. 76% chance on our investigation guy. That's crazy. We're gonna investigate this person. We found a servant. Let's go try to put them back in our pocket where they belong. Mexico is back to being peaceful. Democracy is going up. We love it. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and bring that down even more. Japan's Miltech just keeps going up. Massive investments into the... We might have to join that arms race. Like, this little bit of funding into military, where we're behind on that, and I don't like it. Knowledge is still a priority, military is still a priority. But let's try to get our Miltech up faster. I don't wish to trouble the Illuminati, so we won't. What we need is cash money. Alright. Found the servant. There's that alien. This is Alpha 15. Right, advanced carbon manipulation done pretty quickly. And high energy electrostatic propulsion finished. Very nice. Humanity first did the most for this one. And moved on to visible combat lasers. Which is okay, I suppose. But we do get to choose the next thing. Self-repairing software gives us research university, rapid shipbuilding, DNA repairs, tactical drones. And leads on to administration algorithms. Could be good. Carbon nanotubes leads to a whole bunch of other tech. Diamandoids, next generation aerospace, and supercapacitors. I think we want to get carbon nanotubes. Alright, George, you know your job. We've found an alien. What's your chance to assassinate this alien? 5%. Not great. Not great. We need more intel on this guy. Let's get some more. Which means Pollard. Pollard. With your 20 investigation, this alien is a toughie. Spending a lot of ops to try and crack this puppy. Tensions are mounting between the United States of America and Sudan. Really? Tell me more about this alien. Salamander shock troopers. This second wave. 18 espionage. 21 security. He's a beefy boy. Getting harder to kill these aliens. They're doing stuff in China. Don't like that at all. Another probe, and once a probe arrives, we found an outpost. Because it's going to take a long time to get there. Saltwater batteries unlocked. Very nice. Next up, let's go for... I should have gotten this solar steamer things a long time ago. These hab modules would be reaching these locations a lot faster. Let's go ahead and get them now. Better late than never, I suppose. We are holding on to the lead here and here, and we don't care about this. In fact, nobody cares about this except the two fighters. Maybe these guys. I care about this a little bit. You know, all of those habs that we've got going out to the outer asteroid belt, we should probably also be sending out mining operations. It's going to take about a year to get there. And we're going to need fission piles. I believe this is 10. These things cost 8. If we would try to put something like a solar collector, it would give 1 power. So not an option. Fission pile it is. Gonna take some time. Let's get all of these up and running because we need this water. This is concerning to me. Israel and Syria have ended their rivalry. That's cool and all. George, give me some good news. Tell me you can kill this alien. He is a scary boy. He is a scary boy. 54% chance is the best we're gonna get. We can maybe get that up to 25. We augment him with 1 more espionage, which I think we will. We're up to 65%. Yeah, man, every time we kill one of these guys and they replace it, it's just harder. Alright, let's go for it. We'll go for the assassinate. Maybe we will roll very well. You're gonna defend George while he does that. Protect this target, please. Let me just make sure that George is in fact off everybody's radar. Stealing project would have been a very nice thing to do as well. Don't like that they're active in China. We need to just control that a little bit. Keep our support up. Independence for Balochistan. Railgun batteries. Ready to be researched. Come on, give me that alien kill, please. Alright, protected. Initiative have launched. Honestly, they can launch fleets all they like because they're going to be crappy. And when we start launching, they will not be crappy. Alright, we missed the chance, unfortunately. It was a very, very low chance to get that alien. It's a pity. I think he went to India, and that's why it was so much more difficult. We're going to keep rolling the dice on this, though. Regime change in Uruguay. 15% chance. But if he leaves these control points, we might find success. This is just a lot of ops to be spending. More than a month of ops, but we need this alien killed. You have to defend George while he's doing this. Let's hope this alien leaves India. He didn't, which means our chance of getting this kill is very, very low. Composite armor able to be researched. More and more research. Graphene batteries. Hab module complete. New outpost mining complex on Mercury coming online. Golden 88. Yeah, as long as he stays in India, we're not going to be able to get him. We need him to leave India, so we might just surveil him and see if he moves out. We don't help the servants at all, ever. We're going to disarm some more of our warheads here, because it's just too scary having them. Alright, we've got some more aliens coming along. This is another destroyer. We should be able to take on a destroyer now. I think it's time. The issue is we just don't have the water. We just don't have the water. If we wanted to build this 1,500 water. Delta V here is not high enough. God, we need 30 Delta V. I mean, we don't need 30 Delta V. If we're just putting this in Earth orbit, this should be fine. We just don't have the tech yet. It feels like we don't have the tech yet. Maybe it's not time. Another UFO crashing down. More aliens. More aliens. What are you? What are you doing? Guys, try to build back up some of our ops. New project available. We are now able to undertake the Rapid Response Teams project. Aliens suffer -3 on Terra's mission against our control points. Spins off a new AUG to faction pool. Grants 20. That does sound very good. How much would that cost us? 2,500. I think we take a quick detour away. Let's get this done. Have that next month. That's just gonna help us out against the alien. Alright. Divert some resources to help out with the hurricanes plaguing America. Alright, we still got some alien life in China. We're gonna have to re-engage with. Oh, what a pain. George, continue to investigate this guy. We're gonna try to turn him on our turn. Protectorate has launched ships. That's fine. Need a double round of defense going here. There's solar steamers. I mean, we're so close to this, but there's a lot of techs we need to go back and pick up. Layered defense arrays, I think, would come in handy at some point in the not too distant future. Dude, did we lose where the alien is? We have lost the alien. Surveil this location in case it's still somewhere around here. Marine Assault Unit Project available to research. Project completed. Rapid Response Teams. There we go. Aliens suffer -3 on terrorized mission against our control points. Workers spun off a new organization, the Galatine Service Group. We go back to researching United North America. Need to take care of our AUGs. So what is this AUG that we just got? This guy. Assault alien asset, assassinate, extract counselor. It gives us a command and a security for 2 points. That doesn't sound particularly great, but we could put it on our officer. Here's an easy change we can make. Let's lose these 3. Put on this, which at least gives us more science. And a stat for him. While giving him the same 3 engineering projects. And we need more admin. Right, that'll put you on 3 engineering projects. More wildfires we can help, so we should pay even more of our precious ops. Alright, finally taking out that alien life. Really need to take our rounds to defend our interests. Need this guy to leave his blinking place of power. You know you want to stay there? That's fine. That's fine. Wow. They have got some pretty good tech that I don't. Settlement mining complex, for example. You build it in space, it's a large mine. Takes 20 power to run. But we need to upgrade our things to settlements first before we can build those. I think that's like the next step. That'll be the next project. Get that research and upgrade our mining bases. Let's up our mining ops a bit. We have to remember that our probes are going to land at some point. That's going to soak up, I think, most of this mission controls. We're going to need to get some more mission control from somewhere, somehow. This guy refuses to leave India. He knows that we want to kill him. He knows. And you know, that's fine. If you're doing stuff in India, you're not really affecting the rest of the world. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with it. Well, I guess we have you go looking for more aliens. There can't just be the one alien operating on Earth. Maybe we find another one somewhere. Do some public campaigns. George, I mean, we could steal some more from these guys. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like such a big boost that we can't say no. That might be entirely wrong. I genuinely don't know. Very scared about their aliens being active in China. Go ahead and do that. Economy contracts in Mexico. What? Oh no. They've lost a control point. I think they gained a control point under us. Does Mexico have 3? That's no good. We want the economy to grow back in Mexico. We would like fleet combatants, I think. Snap exercises. It seemed that Vietnam was merely rattling the saber while China's territorial integrity remains safe for another day. Its inability to respond adequately has caused no small amount of consternation amongst the populace. Cohesion drops in China causes some public opinion in China to turn away from Urumqi. Vietnam military tech goes up by a little bit. At 3.6, it's like a non-threat. We do have some issues to sort out. First off, Mexico. I mean, you've been doing great stuff with this mission control, but we really want your economy going back up. We shift the priorities. Right, the alien has left. We'll investigate it. if we get a lucky hit here, maybe we can go for the assassinate. I don't want to steal any more projects. Let's leave them alone for a while. We'll take George to go looking for this person. They're in the United States of America. That was a mistake, my friend. Oh, maybe it isn't. Southern Baltic states. Alright. Get a better read on this guy. There's layered defense arrays. This is more powerful defensive platforms that we'll be able to throw down. And now what the hell do we research here? Look how much there is to research. Like, how do you keep up with this? We need settlement cores. Let's get that done. Regime change in Russia. New governing regime. The Protectorate. Taking over Russia. Be my guest. Russia is in a bad way and people have not been being kind to Russia. That is where we will end off this episode. Quite a lot going on. We're hunting down aliens when and where we can, even though he seems like he is just stuck in India and does not want to leave. This guy right here. You go... Actually, I'm not taking you off of advising. Pollard, we'll have you investigate. We'll have you investigate. You're going back to the Congo to find that alien life so that we can exterminate it. Since we failed last time. Get that done. We're going to continuously surveil this area until I know when the alien has left. And then we can go for the kill. And George, you're just sort of waiting. You're waiting to get the kill. And in the meantime, you're investigating other unknowns so that we can maybe steal more tech if the opportunity comes available to us. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. If you are, leave a like. Consider subscribing for even more Terra Invicta content. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.